Gosport half marathon done. Let's see where I could put this. Quite an interesting. Dropping all over the place. I'm actually uploading the video from the Gosport half marathon. Not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. Didn't do very well. In fact, I think it was probably 2 or 3% worse than what I did in my last training for that particular distance. I would probably say that it had something to do with the carb loading. They do say that some people get sluggish with carb loading, and I do think that did affect me a little bit all the way through the race. Just felt a little bit more sluggish, a little bit less on top of the game. So apart from expecting the extra energy from it, I got completely the opposite and ended up going round just not being able to grab that energy. I just didn't feel on top of the game. It was a real shame. But then when I got back, I looked at the times against the last 13-mile training run, and they're not too much different. They're all slightly worse, but they're not actually massively different. So a slight reduction. I think as a beginner, I'm sort of thinking that perhaps I just took the wrong mix of carbs, and that my body just didn't like the mix of carbs that I took. I will be trying a few more different mixes as I go through the next 7 or 8 months. Try and work out which one works for me, and that's really what we've got to do. If you're a beginner, you just got to keep beating your head against a brick wall, I suppose, until one of them finally works, and you think, oh, actually, I didn't feel as sluggish in that one. It was a good day. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the day. Yeah, I can't help saying I was disappointed at the end. You'll see the video that's downloading as we speak. Shows you that I wasn't happy with it, but hopefully we will see an improvement next year. I'm going to go for a running one. I'm going to go for a Garmin watch, I think. Mainly because I'm trying to slow that initial speed of run down. I think I did the first mile in about 6 minutes 33, and not the best of things to do. I was following what I thought would be a good pace maker, and she sped off at a way fast pace. And I didn't realise what pace she was doing, and just totally went off too fast. So I'm going to try and use it to try and develop a little bit more of an understanding of the pace, and try and get the pace right all the way through. And we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I'll be reporting back with a few figures so that the people out there can look at it as beginners and think, hey, we could try that. My aim is to try and get stop the times from going so fastly downwards, and the point at which my energy finishes now is roughly about mile 8, and I suddenly go from about 8 minutes 15 to 10 minutes 20 within a mile, and so it's obvious what's happening. It's just a case of trying to manage it and trying to make sure that A, that gets pushed back a little bit, and I don't use it all up right at the beginning, and B, I can have extra energy at the right point to carry me on. I had the gels there, and I had the gels that work for me there. I actually came back, if I look over there, I've got about 3 of those 6 gels still in my bag when I finished, and I'm thinking, I got to a point, I remember thinking, I should be taking a gel here. And I sort of went round the corner and thought, no, I can carry on, I can carry on. We've got to be more driven and more focused on, look, we plan to do this, stick to the race plan. The professionals on YouTube, you'll see them all, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. It'll go out the window at some point, but try and stick to the plan. And that's something I didn't do, and I probably didn't do a great deal, even after about probably about 30% of the course. I stuck to the plan, and then the rest just went out the window. And it's a real shame. So we'll see what our training goes, and we'll keep you updated. We'll see how the training appears to be panning out for the half marathon next year. I will be attempting to do the same one if I can get booked in time before all the places go. I say I'm just about downloading the video of the day, which should be available soon. And you'll see several things, including Pooperman, who, all the illnesses he's got, and he's way ahead of me. He's zooming around the course, and he's only got part of his colon left. So I'm miles behind him, and he's older than me. So hey, there's hope for us all yet. I think I enjoyed it overall. I think it's certainly a course, if you're looking for a beginner's course that's nice and easy to do and to complete, then yeah, you should really try it. It's a brilliant course, flat, a little bit of a hill at the end, halfway through the loop, that you do twice, but that's not too bad. I found it quite an easy hill to cope with. It's only small, and it's it's quite a good course. Looking forward to doing it next year, and I hope that
John,
it works. Thank you.
Lorraine just said I could have a glass of milk if that's all right with you.